Now it's a case that kind of case that when you see it, it's quite difficult because you know that concept that I told you before, the smallest the cavity, the more difficult it is to restore. So to fill all that gaps with composite, and I will show you the technique that I'm using for that. First, that is helping me a lot is the way that you see with the matrix, with the sectional matrix, when I cut it, it's nice fit and easy to restore. I will show also some other approach, different approach when you have like this big triangle, or it's a little bit bigger the space between the teeth, how I restore. Because the main problem that we have here is that when we place the matrix, when you push it, will be in contact with the tooth. So the problem is how you place the matrix into a good position. Actually, you want to split the proximal and the matrix to be a little bit more on the central. So how you can manage that the matrix stay in this on this position, I will see. So isolation before, and after you isolate, you have more space because you push a little bit the gingiva. So this is very useful to use rubber dam, not only for that, but in particular case also for that, because now you see better the place now that you have to fill with the composite. And usually you find in this area a lot of plaque coloration, like a biofilm that it's have to be cleaned very good, because we need a good adhesion in this area. So for that we can use some sandblasting with water or without water, and also we can use strips on this area, or in some cases you can use also burrs, fine burrs, to clean and to have a nice surface on the proximal. So in my opinion, this is one of the most important part when you close the leg triangles, to have a nice surface, to have a good adhesion in after. So now it's clean, and I will share with you one proximal area, how I restored. So now I will go in this area. So we have to restore this. My problem is if I place the matrix here, the matrix will fit with the tooth on this part. So this is on the lingual aspect view. So I prefer that my matrix stay in this area, in this way. So how to create a situation before we place the matrix that can help the matrix stay in this way on the center? There are two ways that I know. One is to do wax up and to do a silicone key, so you can place and you can do small parts of the composite here and on the other side, or you can do manually. Yes, how I'm doing this manually, my concept is that if I place a composite here by hand, this part of my composite will be the support for the matrix, so the matrix will be in contact with this area, and then from the buccal aspect I can fill everything with composite. Yeah, so this is the technique I'm using this way. First I isolate with the Teflon to not have any contact with this tooth, it's optional. Then I place here the composite. You see, it's a small part, it's from the palatal, I place it, and now you see like a small wing. So now if I place the matrix will go on this small wing and will sit like this. Yes, you see the composite is this part. You can place even flowable composite a little bit, or putty composite, depends how you prefer. Light cure it, then we can place the matrix, the sectional matrix. I adjust here to be the height properly, and then the matrix will go under gingiva, and we have space that I can place the flow ball and the putty composite on this area. So now we see very nice on the palatal and also the proximal. This is before I finish and polish, and now I have a nice convex surface. So then we go step by step to each tooth. Yes, now we can see a lot of, this is the floss that it's after I finish a little bit with the strips on the proximal and it's grabbing, but what I like is these shapes on each one, and I leave space also for papilla. You have to pay attention for that, to not close too much. And also nice fits here on the lingual. So we go step by step to every tooth. So this after remove the rubber dam is not finished and polish, and then after I finished and polish, after I think 1 week, this is the aspect after 1 week. So nice, everything is closed. And for this we need some time to fill this space of the papilla, because now we can see the high here is in this area and it's a little bit lower. So now you wait for that. If it's not growing till there, then I can make a different appointment and to fill again the restoration. Hope this tips help you. The approach how to close the papilla, the black triangle when you have a big black triangle. To start from the palatal, you do a shell, like a shell. It's a support for the matrix, and you can close with the matrix. Yes, before and after the case.